Jimmy Calderwood may have been biting his nails in frustration that he's currently banned from the dugout, but as far as his players were concerned, there was certainly no anxiety in their early play as a good build-up led to their first chance. It was a good cross from Jason Dare and a fine header from Stevie Crawford. Conditions were dreadful in the first half, but that's no excuse for the lack of chances. United's best effort came from this free kick, with Jamie Buchan delivering the strike from Charlie Miller's layoff. It's a move straight from the training ground, but Marco Rautenbeck was well placed to save. The entertainment improved after the break, and within 4 minutes of the second half getting underway, Dunfermline broke the deadlock. Stevie Crawford with a through pass to Stephen Hampshire, who showed skill and composure before beating Paul Gallagher. It was the former Chelsea man's first goal of the season, and it comes only a day after being rewarded with an extension to his Dunfermline contract. United, for their efforts, pressed for the equaliser, and Charlie Miller came close to getting it with a terrific strike 5 minutes later. But how he managed to get a corner out of this effort, I'll never know. The shot clearly hit the edge of the woodwork without the Dunfermline player getting a touch. Luck was to favour United, because from the resultant corner they pulled level with a Derek Lilly header. Danny Griffin's corner caught the Pars napping, and Lilly took full advantage. Jimmy Calderwood decided to make a couple of changes to his Pars lineup. David Moss replaced Barry Nicholson, and a short while later Marinus Dijkhuizen came on for Stephen Hampshire. And those substitutions were to pay off for the Pars manager. In 82 minutes, Ian Ferguson started the move which was to lead to Dunfermline's second goal. His through pass released Lee Bullen, and his cross found David Moss. When his shot was blocked by Paul Gallagher, Marinus Dijkhuizen was first to react. It's Dijkhuizen's first goal in Scottish football and only his third appearance as a substitute for the East End Park side. With 5 minutes remaining, the Pars added a third, and again Lee Bullen was involved. His low cross turned in by David Moss for his 7th goal of the season. The goal from Moss wrapped up Dunfermline's first win in 5 matches and their first league win of the year 2001.
The first half was very scrappy. I think it was just a case of we had the ball, we gave it away, they had the ball, they gave it back to us. Very scrappy first half. Second half we came out the better team, and Steve Hampshire managed to get us in front.
The second goal was a crucial goal, and I thought the boy was offside when the ball was struck and it came back out again, and our boys had pushed out and the lad was on his own. I thought it should have been offside, but it was at a vital stage and won the game for Dunfermline.
And the eyes of Dunfermline very much on the top 6 now.
Well, we're in at the moment, John. You know, we've got 7 games to go. No, for 6 games. 6 games, I think so. We're 4 away, you know, very difficult, and 2 home games we've got Celtic and Hibs. We're not doing too bad this season, you know, so it's going to be very, very hard. But, you know, we had to get something. We had to win the game of the day to give ourselves a chance, and we've still got a wee chance.
You certainly have got a wee chance. Willie, Alex Smith clearly was not happy at all about the second goal. We'll look at that in a wee minute. But he could say that the first goal they got, Derek Lilly's goal, shouldn't have been a goal at all. What do you think of this coming up?
Yeah, you're quite right in fact, yeah, but as a manager you never see things that go well for you. You always hone in on the breaks that you didn't get, but there's no doubting that there is absolutely no way that was a corner. There was no contact there. United got the corner and Lilly sticks the ball in the back of the net from the corner, so I think Alec, that maybe slipped his mind.
Yeah, absolutely. Now, this is the Dijkhuizen goal here that Jim, do you reckon he's offside? He's not offside at this point?
He's not offside there, but I think he's offside when the ball is eventually played through to him, because these defenders are moving forward, as you can see. He takes a half a step forward, the goalkeeper spills it and he just sticks it away. I think he's very fortunate to get away with that. I think Alex Smith's got a point in that one.
Yeah. Willie, how do you go with that one?
I think it's very difficult to tell. I think it's a very close call. I've seen these ones given. I saw them haven't been given either, and you know, I think it's a 50-50.
You're a defender, Willie. You're going to say that.
Well, possibly yes.
He's offside.
Well, I don't know about that. I'm not so sure. Jim's, you know, pretty definite there. I think Mo Gaffer, I wouldn't, you know, wholeheartedly agree with him.
Okay, fair enough. Jimmy Calder, there's no denying at all that Dunfermline are doing incredibly well. They're in the top 6. And you wouldn't have expected at the start of the season for them to be in that position.
No, I don't think he did either, Dougie. I think he was just trying to get away from the relegation zone because they're just up, you know, and didn't come up as champions. So I think they've done exceptionally well. I think he surprised himself, and his team continues to surprise him. They're a decent side actually, and they could well stay there.
Yeah. And Dundee United, that's their first defeat this year. Do you think that Alex Smith will get them rallied and push towards Aberdeen?
I don't think there's any doubt that he has rallied them. He's sorted out a number of the problems. He's got them fighting for each other. He's got a little bit of skill in that team as well. He's nice shape, nice pattern. I've saw a lot of them this season, and I've no doubt that you know, with Alex's leadership, then they will get themselves that little bit closer to Aberdeen.
Okay, Willie, thanks very much. Well, that win for Dunfermline moves them back into the top 6, leapfrogging Motherwell, who went down 1-0 at home to Aberdeen. The Dons are putting some light between the bottom 2. Hibs are back into 2nd, pending tomorrow's game between 1st and 3rd. More of that later.